it's Jo from YogaJo and welcome to day 2 of butterfly yoga. So remember, we'll be needing a block, maybe, possibly, see how it goes, a belt, and definitely a blanket today. Let's get started. We're starting off in Supta Baddha Konasana. So lying with your feet together, your knees apart, and resting yourself down. So just relax yourself, allow the knees to fall over. Palms down, long fingers together, close your eyes, and I want you to focus on your breath. So as you inhale, your fingers should come apart as you push your belly up. And as you exhale, allow the navel to work down towards the spine and allow the fingers to come back together. Inhaling, pushing out the belly, and exhaling, allowing the navel to come back down. Just focusing on your breath. Set your intentions for today's class and thank yourself for being here. As you do that, I just want you to tell you what the sequence is designed to do to improve stability and flexibility around the hips and the pelvic area, as well as strengthening the surrounding muscles. It also can be beneficial for improving your posture, releasing tension in the lower back, and assisting with any knee pain you might have. Please remember to bend with your back, don't overstretch, and try and listen to those little whispers that your body tells you. A little saying for today: when you see a butterfly, celebrate the beauty of your spirit. Embrace the dreams in your heart. Acknowledge the great joy you bring the world, and realize that just how much you mean to those around you. Slowly, you're going to begin to open up your eyes. Bring your palms to your chest. Welcome to yoga, everybody. Let's take our arms up, stretch them up tall, inhaling, and exhaling, stretching down. Once again, inhale up, big butterfly arms, stretching up, and exhaling all the way back down. Inhale up. This time you're going to stretch your legs out, stretch out, have a good stretch all the way. And slowly just release the hands down. You're going to stretch your legs so they're nice and straight. And you're going to bring in your right leg. So bring the knee in, hands are over that knee, you're pulling that knee in, flexing both feet. Knees parallel to the floor, so you want to be in a nice straight line here. Shoulders are relaxing down. So I want you to focus on pushing your knee into your hands, and your hands are pulling the knee in. So it's a counteraction. So you're pulling the knee towards you, and you're pushing it away, pushing the knee away. So pull in with your hands, push the knee away. Keep working it. We're resetting our hips as we speak. Now, as you're doing that, you want to make sure that your hips are nice and square on the floor. So make sure you're not bent over, something strange. Keep pushing, push the knee, shoulders relaxed, both feet are flexed. Keep going, beautiful. Keep focusing on your breath, nice deep breaths. And you're going to release. So we're going to slowly bring up the left, placing the hands and knees nice and in the center of the hip bone, shoulders back and down. Push the knee into the hands, and the hands are pushing the knee back. So just do that tug of war movement, flex both feet, and carry on. Holding it there. Flexing, relaxing the shoulders. Keep pushing. Nice deep breathing. Just stretching into it. Lovely. Now let's stretch out those legs. You're going to make sure you're nice and straight. You can place your hands onto your hips. You can take your right foot and place it over the left ankle. And I want you to focus on those hips. So I want you to flex into both feet, stretch and lengthen into them. And feel your hips. See that they're nice and straight. So what tends to happen is you push into your right and you'll feel your hips going like skew. So I want you to get them nice and straight and push into both. Keep extending. You'll feel your thighs working really well. Your buttocks is starting to work. You're stretching into it. Hold and breathe. Big stretch. And then slowly we change over. So taking now the left foot over the right ankle. Keep extending. Feel the stretch. You can feel where you need to adjust in your hips to make sure that they're nice and equal as you flex into the heels. Keep stretching, keep lengthening. Fantastic stuff. Let's bring our knees up. So you bring your knees up, making sure your back is nice and flat. Hands to the side. You're going to push your knees in with your hands. So place them on the side. Push your knees together. As you push your knees together, I want you to push your knees into your hands. So it's a counter push again. Pushing the knees into the hands and you pushing the knees together with your hands. So keep pushing, keep stretching. You might feel your biceps starting to work, but I want really a lot of work onto those knees. You will even feel through your thighs and through your buttocks. Keep pushing and release. Let's do it again. So pushing in, push, 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 push the knees away, push the knees in. Push the knees away, push the knees in. Hold it and release. Place the feet onto the floor. I'm going to start to work with this. So now your feet are directly in line with your hip bones. Feet are nice and flat onto the floor. And we'll work with just pushing the knees together. So push those knees together as tight as you can. Don't work anything with the pelvis. So relax your pelvis here. Just push those knees in. Pushing the knees. Keep pushing them in. Push, 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 push. And release. Now we're going to push them in and we're going to tilt. We're going to work with the pelvis now. So push in and now you tighten everything in. So you tighten through the glutes. You should feel the glutes really working through the thighs, through the core. Tighten it all. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, we're going to do that just knees now. So push the knees. Seems like easy businesses. And release. Now we're going to do it all. Knees, thighs, glutes, buttocks, tightens, inner core, tightens. Feel everything, the abdominis. Tighten, tighten, tighten. 3, 2, 1. And beautiful release. Beautiful. Stretch the legs up to the ceiling. Flex into the heels. Take the arms up. We'll do a little dead bug pose. So lift up the chest, lift the tailbone, and I want you to stretch up. Toes to your nose, hold it here. Tighten through the core, through the glutes. Lift, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, and 1. And release down. Bring your knees to your chest. Hug them right on the shins so your back is nice and flat. Big squash. Cross one foot over the other. Hold onto the feet and let's go onto all fours. Okay. Hands directly underneath the shoulders. From here we'll be looking in front of us. Fingers are widely spread. Knees directly underneath the hips. And let's work with our breath here. So flattening that back. Inhale, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, rounding back down. Inhale, flattening up, looking up. Exhale, rounding down. One more. Inhale, flattening up. Exhale, rounding down. Come back to the center. Fantastic. From here, we're working to our puppy pose. So you're going to stretch your arms in front, keeping the hips right above those knees, and just lengthening out into it. Dropping your head down, stretching it out. Big extension. Nice deep breath. So I want you to walk your way over towards the right. So we're walking over to the right as much as you can. Relax yourself down. And slowly walking yourself back to the center and over to the left. And relaxing yourself down. Look at your hips, make sure the hips are still above the knees. And slowly back to the center. Stretching out nice and far. Coming up onto your toes. Bringing your feet, your hips up. And lifting up onto the tippy toes. Relax the head down. Let's turn our head from side to side. And up and down. Lovely. Drop your right heel, bend the left knee. Up onto the toes, left heel down. Up onto the toes, right heel. Up onto the toes, left. Up onto the toes, and both down. Beautiful. Stretch it out. Big stretch. From here, I want you to look at your hands. I want you to turn your elbows to face upwards. Working to dolphin, slowly down it goes. Look at your hands. And then walk yourself closer. Looking forward, pushing your shoulders back. Push it to your heel. Keep your head up. Hold and breathe. Let's lift up our right leg to the ceiling. Big stretch. Hold there for a moment. And slowly down. Left leg up it goes. Big stretch. And slowly down. Walk it back. Push into your hands. Up you come. Alright, up onto your toes. We're working to a plank, so rolling yourself forward. Stretch it out. Push into your heels. And back onto the toes and into a down dog. Stretching out. Let's do 2 more of those. Up onto the toes. Arching the back forward. Plank. Push it out. Onto the toes. And back. Once more. Up onto the toes. Arch it forward. And hold it here. So look at how great your hands look and exactly where they're positioned. I want you to bring the elbows in and slowly working yourself down towards the floor. So your thumb should be on your nipples. Shoulders are back, pointing into those feet. Stretching back. Roll the shoulders, lengthen through the spine and come up keeping your hips and your belly button on the floor. Lifting up. Breathe. And slowly coming down. Let's do that twice more. Up you come. Lifting. Stretching into the legs. And down. Once more. Up we go. Lifting up. This time if you can, you lift your hands. Hold. And down you go. Beautiful. Bring your feet together. Straighten those legs. Let's lift up both legs. Lifting up. And down. And again, lifting up. Just the legs. Stretch into them. Don't bend your knees. And down. Once more. Up you go. Stretch. Lift. And down. We're going to take our arms out to the side. Whole body, your legs can come slightly out. And let's lift, stretch, hold it. Breathe. And bring the hands and the feet back in. 2 more of those. Up we go. Arms and legs. And in. 1 more. Up we go. Lift. And back. Tuck the toes and work your way up into your down dog. Stretch it out. Look at your hands. Walk your feet towards your hands. Thigh and bones touch, ankles apart. Relaxing your head. Push your buttocks over your heels. Uttanasana. Hands into prayer. Roll the shoulders back. Lengthen through the spine, up you come. Inhale, lifting up tall. Exhale, over to the right, keeping your hips square to the front. Back to the center. Over to the left. Back to the center. Bring your hands down, stretching down towards the floor. Shoulders back, pelvis forward. Close your eyes for a moment. Find your balance. While your eyes are closed, lift your toes, placing the toes down one at a time. Baby, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Now, if you want to, you can open your eyes for this, or you can keep them closed, coming up onto your toes. Oops. And then slowly down. And slowly opening up your eyes. Alright, so we're going to go into our head balance now. So grab your blanket. We're all working into Baddha Konasana. So you place your blanket close to the wall. I don't want it right on top of the wall because I don't want you pushing your back too tight. It will feel a lot harder on the head and you might have a little bit of pain in your back. So I'd like you to be a little bit in front of the wall, also to give you a bit of space. However, I'd like you to make sure that you do get correct alignment, that you've got to think about bringing your buttocks in line, so you're going to have a straight back, in other words. Buttocks in line with your neck. So you're going to be straight, sitting nice and straight as I'm sitting right now. If you know what you're doing, off you go. Remember the warnings. Menstruating, neck or shoulder problems, if you've got high blood pressure, if you've been out doing a lot of other sports right before this, I also don't want you really going up. So just be aware of your body, listen to your body. If you're a kid, don't go on your head. You're just having the chance of coming out like me, shorter. You are stopping the growth of your neck, of your bones. So rather going back into a dolphin where we did it on the hand with the legs up, that kind of thing. Alright, for the rest of us, up you go. I'm going to demonstrate or tell you what you're doing while you're going up. So you're obviously making a nice triangle. The triangle has equal sides on each side. Your hands are flat directly underneath. And your head goes at the top. My elbows are in. I roll the shoulders back. I make sure that I'm correctly aligned. Then you'll see I'm putting a straight back. I try to keep myself as straight as possible. Bring the knees up onto the arms. Place the feet together. I hold it here for a little bit. Once I'm very comfortable in the position, make sure my head is comfy. I don't move my head or my neck. Then I slowly, with control, start to lift my legs up. Straightening up. Feet are flexed. Heels are slightly apart. And I hold here. Focusing on the breath. Elbows are staying in. Very important that the elbows stay in. Making sure that I'm in got nice shelves. So if someone put a shelf, my arms are like a shelf. Holding it and breathing into it. I want just as much, the same amount of balance or pressure on my hands as my head. So I've got 3 legs, in other words. Hold it for a bit. Very important, you always come down the same way you went up. So you're going to bring your knees down, to your arms, and then place your feet onto the floor. Walk yourself back, placing both fists underneath your head. This allows the blood to flow right in line with the heart. The heart doesn't have to